What's up guys, and welcome to day 6. We are in Esteli right now, and what we have planned for today is walking through Esteli and looking at some places there and then driving down to Leon. But since we already did like watching a city and driving, I wanted to do something different today, and that's why I am passing on to future Hauke right now, because I think that he has got some let's get crafty stuff for us. Yes, thank you. Okay, I probably have some explaining to do. So I originally wanted to do some beach related arts and crafts, but I did not find the right spot to do it. There was always too much wind or not the right leaves to do it with. What I originally wanted to do is from a coconut palm leaf do a fish that's on a fishing rod, and you can also throw it out and reel it in. I've seen it on Thompson, the king of random, and I will put a link down in the channel. It's a really nifty trick to entertain kids or even yourself if you like it, if you are on a beach vacation. If you get the hang of it, it's pretty easy and it's a fun thing to do. But coming to you guys, as I said in a previous video, I don't want to stop filming for a day, so I'm going to give you some arts and crafts still, and we are going to do one of these bad boys, which is a crane, and there's kind of a trick to it because it flies, so it can flap its wings. And yeah, it's kind of a apology or a I'm sorry video. I'm going to teach you this origami trick, which is the first figure I learned in origami. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. Okay, so we'll start out with a square sheet of paper. I prefer the double colored ones because it just gives the figurines in the end a little more look to it, makes them a little bit more interesting. But yeah, you can take whatever paper you like. So we start by diagonally folding the corners onto each other. And here you want to give it a good crease with your fingernail, and do the same again. And here, as it is as always with origami, the better your corners lay over each other, the better the figure will look in the end. So always try to make the folds nice and tightly. So then you fold it open again, and now, contrary to the direction you fold it edge onto edge. Okay, so if you open that up again, you have a cross with a line through it. Now you can push down the middle, and the sides will pop up, and exactly those sides you will fold together, and then fold the other stuff down so that you have a triangle, and in the middle you have this X or flattened hourglass shape. And this is the part where it gets a little bit tricky, because we will fold this edge over onto this one, and while you do it, there's a lot happening on this side. Try to ignore that and push this one down the tip here and crease it, but only up to the middle here, up to where the rest meets it. And now you're going to fold this edge onto this one, But before you fold it over, make sure that here, it will fold right where they overlap, so not before it. Like you bunch it up so that the fold will be right at where the two layers cross. And then fold the edge onto the edge. Okay, and then you can fold the rest down. Make sure that there's no wave forming, that everything flattens down nicely. Okay, and then you turn it over, and here's where the other tutorials always make it a little difficult. They say first you gotta fold over the left side, and then when you turn it over you have to push over the middle and then the right side, but you can just check for yourself because sometimes you start like this and sometimes you start like that. If you do the first fold, you can already see that there's too much folding over here, or let's say you have it like this and you fold it up, there's just too much coming on here. You need this rest if you want to fold it up, and also the wings will be parallel, so if you fold this one up you can already see that the tip of the wing is folding onto the other one, so that you can see that you're doing it right if the wings will lay over each other. And then you'll do the rest, the same thing again, this edge onto this one. And or again check the middle so that the crease is nice and close to the other one, and then fold the other edge. And now give everything a good crease. Okay, so it should look like this. Then you have one side that is just one long line and one side that is kind of an angle, and the easiest part is if you put it over like this so that the long line is on the left side. And now you want to fold this long part up so that the new crease that you will make here and the rest here will also form one long clean line. And this one will need a very, very good crease with your fingernails. Go over it a couple of times, because this is the starting point for our inside out fold. Okay, so you're going to want to put that back, and now if you check here, there is an opening, and if you open it you can see the other sides of the crease that we just did. And those are the creases that you're going to fold this piece inside out from. So push these inward, and now the rest of the crease should automatically flap out. Now you just have to look that it folds along the line very tight and clean. Clean it up a little bit with your fingers, and then fold it down. Make sure that there's no wave here, that everything is folded inside very nice. Then put it down and fold it. You have the belly and the neck of the bird. And now it's almost done. You're just going to need to make a head, which is also not the hardest part. So if you want a small head or a big one, you can decide, but you just put your finger in here and also pinch it off wherever you want. Fold it down and then push it together. Then you have a nice little head. Okay. And yeah, that's it. Now we have the bird. You can check if the wings are working properly, which they should. They are expanded entirely. They should form a nice triangle pyramid in the middle, which they do. Wonderful. And yeah, that's basically it. That's all you have to do to get the flying crane. To make it fly, you just grab here right at the angle and the tip of its tail, and you softly pull, and then it already flies. It can be like a crane, or it can also be a colibri. Thank you very, very much for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you not already are. Hit the notification button to be updated whenever my series is continuing. Leave a like down below, and maybe also check out my Instagram page for some impressions of the travel and also other shenanigans in between the videos. I hope to see you in the next one.